Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another life updates, and I thought it would be fun to kind of sit down and chat with you guys, kind of like we're hanging out upstairs, my little office area, just chatting about stuff that I'm interested in. This is gonna be kind of like a show and tell video. There's a lot of stuff I want to show you about, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and instead of doing the vlog style of life updates, which I still really enjoy, I think it's a cool way for you to like see my space and see what I'm actually working on, I might switch them out with this style of video if I have more stuff that I just want to like show you. So I have my handy dandy clipboard here with all of the things I want to talk about today, and the first thing are enamel pins. So I have done some shop swaps with some other people, as well as purchased some that I found in the Target dollar spot, which was really cool. Then I also have some of our pins to talk about. So let's start with the Target ones. So I was there recently to purchase a new bag because my everyday bag, that purple one that I have all of my enamel pins on, it actually broke. Ironically enough, not because of the pins, just because I have used it for way too long. So I needed something to like be a canvas for my pins, and I actually show you guys what it looks like, or Alex does, on our vlog channel. Oh, so if you ever want more of these like life update style things, or you're interested in what's like going on in our life or behind the scenes of my sticker shop and our at-home business, go check out our vlog channel. It's always linked in the description, but that is a great place if you want more of that personal like lifestyle feel of what we do on a daily basis. But there he shows the bag that I ended up purchasing. But while I was there, of course, I couldn't not look at the Target dollar spot. I try so hard. But since we moved here, this Target has a really good one. It's quite big, and they had enamel pins. So they had this like burger that it's really different than a lot of the enamel pins I've had before. One, they're huge, they're massive pins, and they have like a really interesting texture to them. So they had a mermaid one there as well, but I just wasn't crazy about it. She looks kind of weird. It looked like a really nice mermaid until you looked at her face, which looks like a fourth grader drew it on. It was really odd. But I picked up these two, so there is a little cheeseburger as well as an ice cream cone. And I still really want to do this video about how to like display and organize your enamel pins. I definitely need to do it. I'll try to put it on my schedule. Things have just been so crazy, which is why I needed this life updates video. I feel like there's so much stuff I haven't talked to you guys about, and we are gearing up for a cruise at the end of the month. We are going on my sister's wedding cruise. So I'm just going off on a tangent. I'll go back to the pins shortly, but the clipboard is failing me. So we're going on a cruise at the end of the month. If you guys watch my Plan With Me's, then you know about this. But then we actually married my sister legally last Friday. So she is like actually married now, but then the official like wedding ceremony is going to be on that cruise. Plus, we can now announce that we are part of the Planner Boss Collective sale this month. I think it's on the 19th and the 20th, that weekend. And I will leave links to the website and everything there, but 100 different shops all team up for one weekend to do this huge sale. It's really awesome, and it's actually really hard to get into it, so we're very excited. So I'm trying to gear up for that and make sure I have everything we need, and just videos are getting really hard. And so this was just like 3 minutes of excuses. But back to the pins. So I got those two from Target. And then my good friend Jenny actually released her first pin. I helped her figure out how to make pins and her packaging and everything. So she has a series of like May girls. Her name is May. And this one is so funny. It's the Can't Even May, and her face is like planted in a pillow. And of course, I had to have it. This is literally my life in a pin, and I feel like a lot of people can say that. So I was really excited to get this one. It has two posts on the back because it is a kind of a longer horizontal pin. You don't want it to spin on your bags or on boards or anything. So I was super excited to get this, and I can't wait to see what else she puts into pin form. I feel like enamel pins are finally picking up, and a lot of people are releasing them, and I'm so excited about them because you guys know I'm obsessed with pins, and you definitely will once you see my collection in that enamel pin video. I think it's going to be a really good one because I feel like people enjoy enamel pins and they want to collect them, but they just don't know how to store them. So hopefully that video will help you out. Now that I've talked it up, you guys know about it, I'm gonna have to do it. So keep reminding me and I'll actually get to it. I have to be accountable for the things I want to do. So the next set of pins I swapped with Anxiety Aids. She has a huge collection of enamel pins. I think it's about the size of ours, if not a little bit bigger. So we traded some pins and I love the ones I picked out. So the first one is the Storm Cloud in a jar. It's gorgeous and it's massive. It has 2 posts on the back. And I just think it's so pretty. Hers are actually hard enamel pins. Ours are soft. So if you are curious about the difference, ours tends to have more like texture on the surface and it feels a little bit like softer to the touch. And this is more of a hard enamel pin. Next up, I got this little guy. I think this is like Grumpalump or something. I don't really know. I kind of got him just because he was pink and he's carrying this little planner. And I really like her style of packaging. So she just takes a larger cutout of the character of the pin and uses that as the back for the pin. So the next one I got was this unicorn guy. Super, super adorable. Her pins are really big. Like, I like the style and the heavy dutiness. And that's what I really enjoy about switching pins with other people, is just to see how they do it, their style and how that incorporates into pin form. It's just really cool to see different styles of it. And then the last one I got was this adorable little narwhal. Super cute. As for the pins we recently released, it is a series of otters. So we have 4 different types of really cute little otter pins, and I think they look so good together. So we have 4 different colors. I think this one has to be my favorite. It's the light brown one. It's the most like the otters I see in the world. So I was so glad we finally made them, and that is all my enamel pins. I had quite a few to show you guys. Next segment of this video is P.O. Box mail. So if you guys are new to this channel or don't know, I have a P.O. Box and the address is always in the description. Seriously, the description is always full of stuff. So if you're ever curious about anything, there will be information down there. But I have a P.O. Box and occasionally you guys are super sweet and send me stuff. And I used to do P.O. Box videos a while back, almost a year ago, and I kind of slowed down on them because I just felt like I was doing them all the time, which was really exciting because I was talking to a lot of you guys, but I didn't want it to become like overwhelming. But I've decided to start including them again in these videos, these types of videos. So I have 2 packages. The first one is from someone I write all the time to. Her name is Christina. She sent me this really cute card that she made herself, and she is from Germany, I think. Yeah. So we've been talking back and forth and stuff, and she's just telling me about her new job, which she really enjoys, but it's like really busy, and she is the only woman in her company, which is super interesting. And then she also complimented me on my blog. She says, "Your blog is great. I'm happy to read it. I love to bake and blog about it, and keeps me doing something." So I completely agree. We've been talking about blogging and how it's hard to keep up with a lot of the times because it's really just a hobby for most people. But if it's something you enjoy and you're talking about things that you enjoy, then it's a lot easier to do. The next package is from a dashing planner from Trenton, Ohio. And she wrote me a thank you card that says, "Kayla, my name is Missy and I'm a huge fan of your blog and YouTube channel. I had to quit my job due to a chronic illness and my fiance has just opened an Etsy shop, turning some of my drawings and designs into stickers. I just wanted to send you a few as a kind of thank you for making great content for all of us to enjoy. I hope you like it, Missy." So thank you. So as the note said, she sent me a bunch of stickers and they are on really nice glossy paper. There is a little freebie included, some washi tape stickers, and then she also sent some print and cut stickers, which are super helpful since I do run an Etsy shop. Having these is necessary. Then she sent a couple of larger sheets. There are these really cute dog tags, which will come in handy when I talk about like my dogs in the planner. They're not my dogs, they're my parents' dogs, but they're my dogs from 8 to 5 every day of the week during work hours. Then she sent a kit along that is super pretty. It has this gorgeous purple and blue like watercolor patterns, and it has 4 sheets. So this is the half box and the label sheet, more of like the functional washi strips with more labels, and then the variety sheet, which is just crazy full of stuff. So thank you so much, Missy, for sending these along. I think they're really gorgeous and I really appreciate it. So along the same line of mail and P.O. boxes, we recently released a series of postcards, and it got me thinking. I've loved postcards for a really long time. Back in high school, I used to do this thing called post crossing, where you send letters to different people in the world and you get letters back from other countries. And I did that for a really long time, and I had this huge collection of postcards. So I thought that now that we have our own postcards, which I'll show you in a second, I really want to do a postcard swap with you guys. So if you send a postcard to the address in the description, my P.O. box, I'll send you one back, one of our new postcards. I think that'll be really fun. Plus, it's a cool way to get to know you guys and see which postcards you pick. I feel like a postcard can be like a really personal experience. It's kind of like you chose which photo or which thing you wanted to send to someone. It's like sending a gift of like an image. I don't know what I'm saying, but I always found that whenever I get a postcard, it says a lot more to me about what that person was feeling or where they were at or what they were doing than just a written letter. So if you want to send me a postcard of like your city, something you like, anything, there is the address in the description, and you'll get one of these bad boys. So we released 6 starting out. So the first 4 are actually the subscription that's currently available for June. It's a camping theme that's kind of like, I don't know how to describe this pattern, but it's one of my favorite things that Alex has created. It's very abstract and unique looking. So this is one of them, and then there's like a mountaintops one. Then there's like a house and a trail one, and then also a like campsite by the water. So we have these 4 postcards, but then, of course, first group of postcards wouldn't be complete without doing the Oh Hello Gang. So this is almost everything we've designed in the past year. And then there is a blobby all over one as well. And on the back is a like watercolor poppy and then our website address. So I'm so excited about these. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I made them just for myself, to be like completely honest. Like, I hope they do well in the shop, but if they don't, I feel just really connected to postcards, and I was just really excited to be able to put our designs on them. But yeah, if you want to send me a postcard, I'd love to send one back to you. It would be really cool. So lately, I have been trying to blog a lot more. Blogging is one of those things that kind of kicked this whole crazy thing that I'm doing off. I started blogging way before I started YouTube. I think I started my blog, my original blog, which is hopefully long gone. I started that in 2008, and I started my YouTube channel in 2010. And it's just been something that's helped me throughout a lot of really difficult years of my life and through a lot of interesting times in my life that I never want to stop doing it, but it gets really hard to blog. So I actually don't get really paid for my blog except for the occasional ad revenue, and now I've been starting to get into sponsored posts, which is just like the coolest thing ever. I know people are always so like not like cool with sponsored posts. I don't know why. Like whenever my favorite YouTubers or bloggers have a sponsored post, I see that as such a great opportunity for them to like continue doing something that they enjoy. You can't just expect bigger YouTubers and bloggers to do it for free constantly. They have to make money off of it or their content won't exist. I think it's silly for people to expect them to just do it for pennies and not be able to take opportunities. But that's not the point. I wanted to get back into blogging because it's very, very hard to do. It's definitely not a priority in my life because I don't make a lot of money off of it, so I tend to prioritize it lower under things that actually do make us money. But I have been coming back to it and returning back to it, and it's just been so much fun. And photography is such a huge part of it, and that's something I've wanted to get back into, and I've just been loving it so much. So if you guys want to check that out, it's in the description and see what I've been doing lately. But I think it's just a really great way to do these kind of life updates on a daily basis. I get to write about what's going on, what I've been loving, what I've been enjoying, what I've been doing. So I've just been really liking it a lot, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. Along the same vein with being busy and prioritizing, Alex and I have been really thinking about where we want to take the business. And maybe I'll do a full video about this or something because it's definitely an interesting topic to talk about. And I don't think a lot of small businesses are very open about this. But it's terrifying running your own business because you never know if what you're doing is going to be successful long term. We make stickers for planners. That is literally what we do. That is how we were able to move into a house and get married stickers have funded a lot of the things that Alex and I have done in the past 3 years. But it would be foolish to think that stickers are going to be around forever. So we've been working on expanding into different product lines. We're actually starting to work on setting up a craft fair table, like our booth setup. We've been working on that in the basement. So one of those new things we've been working on, I have here, it is a makeup bag. And I think the really cool thing about our business and what we're trying to do is that Alex creates seriously amazing artwork. And it can go on more than just a piece of paper on a sticker. So this is the new makeup bag. We've been trying it out, and I actually have paper in it so you can see like the size and everything. And I love it. I love it so much. There's something so satisfying about seeing your hard work on a tangible item. Like, stickers are great and everything, but it's so two-dimensional. Like, having a 3D object you can feel and experience is just a really cool thing. So we're expanding into this stuff and trying to get into pencil cases, and we are strongly pursuing tea towels. It's just really fun and terrifying at the same time. And I do think I actually will be posting a separate video about this topic, about small business and things that people don't really understand or experience, or if you do own a small business, kind of like just to make you realize that you're not alone and you go through very similar things from like small business to small business that people don't really talk about. But so to wrap up this live updates, I purchased all of my Erin Condren stuff. While you're watching this, all of the products will be live. They did a pre-launch on Monday, and then the official launch was Thursday. But if you haven't checked out the new stuff, there's a link in the description for $10 off your first Erin Condren order. I really like this new collection and this new planner. I'm not crazy about the neutral ones. I actually went back to colorful. I picked up an hourly and a vertical in the colorful, as well as a ton of other like accessories and stuff. I just feel like this planner is really getting into its own and establishing this feel and vibe that I'm totally digging this one. So if you haven't checked out that stuff, go check out her site. She has some really cool designs out there, and there's a new sticker book that I'm pretty jazzed about. And of course, I'll be doing a haul video as soon as everything comes in and whatnot. But I think that's gonna be it. I think I've rambled on for a very long time, and I've shared with you a bunch of cool stuff. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this setup of video, like if you want to see more life updates, chatty videos like this. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this style or you want to go back to the vlog style or a mixture of both. What you think about the stuff I talked about. How do you feel about postcards? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? That sort of thing. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me every single week. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!